I think I'm a little bit early. All right. I'm a little bit early, so let me get my stuff together here. Hello, hello. Oh yeah, I can send this to Facebook. Let's do all that, them there stuff. Yep. Yeah, they're gonna tell us something today. Who knows what? Let's put an emoji with it. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. Hey Google, turn the volume down to 1. It's better. All right, y'all. Let me see what this says. Okay. All right, good. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Hey everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to my channel, Cherish Daily Media, wherever you're joining me. I'm live on TikTok. This is for the weekend steamer. And what's today's date? April 23rd. April 23rd, 2021. And it'll be for the 23rd, 24th, and the 25th. But y'all know energy is energy. It can be now, it can resonate later. It can be something that has already resonated. I noticed that when I watch other tarot readers, their messages, sometimes they're like right then, but others, the ones that don't seem to resonate, they hadn't come yet. So this message is for all signs. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We're in Taurus season, so happy birthday, Taurus. I do have an idea for a promo this season for the Taurus season, but I'm not gonna say what it is until next week. I know that I said that I was gonna do it so what I'm gonna do is it'll be the beginning of May, and 3 of my children have birthdays in May, so the promo is going to be in honor of my May babies. I have grandchildren whose birthdays are coming up too, so it'll just be one of those big grand things. It's a wonderful, wonderful spread, so I'm really looking forward to it. I just want to mess with the spread a little bit more before I actually make a video, so that's what I'll do next week. I'll make a video for the Taurus season promo. But what I'll do is, instead of just keeping it for Taurus season, it'll be for the whole month of May. Yeah, I think that's the way I'll do it. And as usual, the promos will be $50. I can't wait to show you. It's such a good spread. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's see. I want to just ask our guides what we need to be aware of, what we should acknowledge. But I want to just say the weekend steamers, they're like, I've named them because of coffee that my brother gave me for Mother's Day like a couple of years ago. And it had me going all weekend. It was like such an energy boost that I had to do something. So with the weekend steamers, the whole idea is to get you going for the next couple of days. Action, what kind of actions, but not just actions. See, I see Cherish Daily as being what we should be cherishing in our lives, how we should grow, what we should be doing. And sometimes we fall into traps. We fall into not really walking in our purpose. And sometimes it's because we don't have the right information. And so with Cherish, I feel like we need to consult. We need to ask our guides, ask our, the people that we have in our lives for information to help us to achieve our goals. So when we come together and we do these weekend steamers, we're asking our guides to show us what it is that we need to be cherishing in our lives. What is it that we don't see? Bring some things into our awareness so that we are walking in our purpose and we are living abundant and joyful lives. So that's my thought process when I do my weekend steamers. Different readings have different ideas, but this is the crux of Cherish, but it's also the energy that I put into doing the weekend steamers. So all of that just to say, let's get on to it. Y'all tell me what's going on for the weekend. Let me check these comments real quick. Hey y'all, tell me what's up. What's up for the weekend? Yeah. This is gonna be let's see, Wesley, you say, can you please give me a reading? I am doing the weekend steamer right now. Check me out. Send me an email. Cherish Daily Tarot 1111 at gmail.com, and we can discuss doing a reading. You can also find me on Facebook or anywhere that I have a DM. You can find me. Hi, nice to see you again, Jermaine. Hi, Bianca. I think that's Bianca. Y'all, my vision is terrible, so I know somebody's gonna say, why don't you just get some more glasses? Well, it's not that easy. It's a little complicated. But anyway, that's my business. Get out of my business. Yeah, I am kind of nosy, huh? So y'all gonna be in my business. All right, let's get into it. Let's call in our team. Y'all tell me what's going on for the weekend. Y'all be safe. I think some rough weather is supposed to be coming through, at least in my area, so y'all be safe out there. Angels of love and light. Spirit of the Most High. Uh-oh. That King of Swords want to fall out. Spirit of the Most High. Our higher selves. Love team. Give me some insights. Show me clearly what these fine people in the collective need to be aware of for the weekend. Give those that will watch, that are watching, openness to receive a message, a positive message, to help them know. To help them know what to do, what to be aware of for the weekend. For the weekend. Yeah. Let's go with it. What have y'all been thinking about these past couple of days, huh? It's been kind of interesting energy. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I get so excited when I see these cards, but this is funny. Y'all remember the card that just came out, right? Well, look, he's back. The King of Swords. So this is telling me that this weekend is going to be about having... it's gonna be more about logic. It's gonna be more about honoring your truth, honoring who you are, standing on your own truth. Because the buck stops with you. No matter what anybody in your life expects of you, thinks of you, wants you to do, however they want you to be, it's really going to end with you, you know? I think a lot of the times we like to accommodate others. We like to accommodate others, and, you know, sometimes we'll shift our own way of being to fit their mold, just so that we're, you know, in sync. However, you're robbing yourself of your own personhood and your own thought process. So give yourself permission to say no, and be the executor of your own time and energy. So this King of Swords, yeah, there's no feelings in it. There's no, you know, I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. It's not even about that. It's about what's right, what's going to get you to go where you want to go, where you need to go. Talking about cherishing your life, cherishing your mission, you know, your being. Some people will never ever get on your way of thinking because they are bent a certain way. They're going that way and you're going this way. And if you're always trying to pull people over into your way, or if you're always trying to jump on their bandwagon, you're going to be bent away from your own goal. So I think this weekend, there's going to be that kind of energy, you know, like checking yourself, checking your external attributes, and making sure that you are going in the way that you want to go. And sometimes, you know, you have to check yourself, and that's a wake-up call, you know, like, are you really being who you say that you are? Are you really being who you want to be? I've been listening to this audiobook. I think it's called Becoming Supernatural. And it's all about metaphysics. You know, if you're into metaphysics and stuff, it's nothing new. However, the things that that he's talking about is really aligning yourself to the person who you have already visualized. You know, I like to be carefree. You know, it's natural to me. But what I found that makes life a lot easier, I know I'm just talking, what I found to be really easy, make life easier for me, is when I sit down with my thoughts, write them out, and really visualize where I want to be. You know, not just creating a goal, you know, like speaking it, but putting my mental eye on that thing and seeing myself in that, you know, and then back myself out, you know, to the present. So I know I'm babbling. I feel like I'm babbling, or I'm like saying a whole lot to just say one thing, really. The challenge is that your mindset where you are right now is not going to be the mindset that you are going to have tomorrow and the day after that, because you're going through a change. You're having a new way of thinking, but you're not well versed in that. You know, you can't really explain it yet. So that's going to be a challenge for you to get to that next level, right? Like, okay, I like art. I'm an artist, so I love artists. I love the whole thought process that goes into, you know, bringing something into the world. So I think about artists that I like, and I try and imagine what it is that they go through, and what they, not just artists, but I say artists because artists create things, bring things into being that, you know, it's not a copycat, it's an original. And when I do that practice, it puts me in a different realm, you know. And so I guess I'm encouraging everybody to put yourself, it's uncomfortable, put yourself in an uncomfortable position without judgment, and see how that feels. And that is like a key. It's like a code. It opens you up to a new way of being, but it's also an exercise that will help you to like get past this challenge. This Ace of Swords. I didn't say what it was. It's the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a gift from the divine. It's a double-edged sword though. So though you're cutting your path to a new way of being, you still have, the edge of the sword that's, pointing in your direction. So you have to cut yourself in to the way that you want to be. All right, I'm saying all of that. Hold on. I'm saying all of that to make this point, because I think with these two being the main energy, this King of Swords and this Ace of Swords, that's air energy. That's what you're going to be experiencing. It's cold, it's hard, it's just the facts. And although we're moving into a more integrated society, world society, where we're all recognizing that we're connected to one another, we're still kind of holding on to we're still kind of holding on to the notion that we need to be a certain kind of way. Oh my gosh, I'm going all over the place. But my point is, if we're stuck in the old way of doing things, we're gonna have these discomfort. That we're gonna be I don't know how to say it. We're gonna be uncomfortable with moving into this new thing, which is a gift, a new way of thinking, a new way of being. I know that I talk to very few people online, but when I do, when I have like disagreements with people, I find that what it is I can't see them. I can't see why my problem with whatever our disagreement is. I can't see why they can't see me. And they can't see why they can't see me. And that's where this is coming in, this friction. This is in the challenge position. That's why I'm making such a big deal about this air energy. It's not comfortable energy. It's but it is great energy, because it creates a new world. It creates a new way of being. If you believe that we're in the age of Aquarius, then this is kind of the way that we're supposed to be going. We're supposed to be aligning with what is good for us. Some of y'all that are watching, what I'm saying resonates with you. Some of you, you're like, okay, come on, get to the point. You're not feeling me. And so what we are being prompted to do is, without judgment, move to a more comfortable position. So don't watch the lives. You know what I'm saying? Don't watch my videos. And it's not like I'm going to feel offended, or that you should feel like she's just not. It's okay to be different. We have to start getting into this mindset of, does what I'm saying make sense? Or am I just carrying a narrative that doesn't even work anymore? I spent too much time on that, so I'm gonna move on. 3 cards popped out while I was doing all that talking, and I love them. I absolutely do. It's 2 major arcanas and this 9 of Pentacles. This 9 of Pentacles is my favorite card. It's like, to me, it's the Empress card in the minor arcana, because this is the person who realizes that they have what they need. They realize that with their own strength, with their own work ethic and belief system, they can achieve on their own whatever it is that they need to achieve. And look, here's the Magician. So some of you people, all of you who are watching this, have this ability. You have these abilities to create. And not only do you have the abilities to create, you have the resources. And so here's another case in point where we need to go back to this Ace of Swords. Swords are about thought and communication. So some of you don't realize that you have all the resources that you need, and so you're speaking lack into your life instead of speaking abundance. Instead of seeing yourself as already achieving whatever it is that you have, you're saying, I don't have it, or the world is mean, or whatever it is that you're saying that is stopping the creation and the bringing in of what you need to bring about this life that you're living. Now, this is also, I'm saying that some of you don't realize that you have what you need to manifest. But this card is the Magician card. It came up. So, ding, 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 you're a magician. You work magic on a daily basis. That's who you are. And some of you may not have accepted it. And some of you are accepting it. And you're just kind of like in this hermit mode. And you are looking for answers. And you know that the answers are within yourself. Yeah, this is beautiful. So this weekend, it seems like it's gonna be that kind of, you're gonna be on your own. You're gonna be doing your own thing. You're gonna I wouldn't say that it's a wrestling. I think that this is like really comfortable energy when you get into it. You know, when you realize that you are your master, you are your own best support and resource, that's a comfortable place to be in. I mean, it really is. You really don't want other people in that, because then y'all have to align. And there's some assessments that has to go into making sure that you're aligned. You see what I'm saying? To me, it's like a computer or a cell. That's really how I see things. I see things organically. So it's just really a matter of, do we align? Are we willing to see if the energy that I have is compatible with the energy that you have? Are we willing to really assess that? And if we're willing to assess that, that takes time. It also takes energy. So it's just not always easy. I don't know. It's not always easy. And look at what's coming out. This is the 5 of Pentacles. You know it's not easy. You know that sometimes you get left out in the cold because you have this mindset of, let's talk this out. Let's see if we do align so that we're not wasting each other's time. You know, let's see if the way I live is compatible with the way that you live. And if it's not, can we make some adjustments? Are you willing to do some of the things that I do? And am I willing to do some of the things that you're doing? And I'm speaking not just about relationships. This is with a career, with friends, with family, with your dog, cat, bird, snake, whatever, your garden. You have to make sure that what you're doing is good for you. So what's not good for you might be great for somebody else, right? So this morning I was really like busy doing stuff. But one of the things I was doing this morning is something I really enjoy doing. But it's time consuming and it takes a lot of energy. I make my own laundry detergent and it just takes a little bit of time. I mean, it takes time, it takes energy, and really when I'm done, I get tired. And really, I could just go to the store and buy, some laundry detergent. However, it's cheaper for me to do it this way. And like I said, I love, 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 love doing it. But I have to sacrifice time and I have to sacrifice energy. I could have been doing other things. I could have been doing this, which I also love and would like to do all the time. But I have to make, those choices as to whether or not that is something that I want to do. But what am I saying? I'm saying that somebody else might think you're really wasting your time. Just pay the money. Go and buy some laundry detergent. But, I could say, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. And if that's true, then my joy, my enjoyment of doing the thing, might be outweighed by the sensibility of just doing that, because then I'd free up my time. You see, it's a thought process. I'm going through all of these pains to make this point, because this is how the King of Swords, why are wands on my mind? The King of Swords, this is the way the King of Swords, puts things together. It's logic. It's okay, well, if this doesn't work, then this might work. It's just, assessing what's in front of you. Now, the point in doing all that is because in your deep past, what has shaped and molded you has been this disappointment, always giving, always being the one that people, depend on. And you end up being like diminished or not having the energy that you need. This is the Five of Pentacles. This is very, very hard energy. And it's the kind of energy that you're like, you just want to give up because you're doing a lot of work. Pentacles, it's about work. And it's also about, work that you enjoy. Family that you enjoy. What you want to invest your time in. And with this card, the idea that it conveys is that you've done all this stuff, you've put in the work, and you've helped other people, and now you're alone. And you don't have anything to show for everything that you have done. You've given and given and given, and now you're just tired and you're over it. You feel left out in the cold. And you don't want that. So in the back of your mind, that's the thing that is compelling you to do what you're doing. And so I think that's why this air energy is showing up. So maybe, I don't know, something might have happened. There's a lot of stuff that has happened just in the world in this past couple of weeks, months, years. And a lot of people are getting, I want to say, awakened to a new way of seeing things. I know I haven't been in a global pandemic ever in my life, so I've been personally having to readjust the way that I do things, the way that I think about things. And yeah, that's pretty much the idea. The Eight of Wands is coming out in your recent past, which is fast-moving energy, moving, doing, getting active. Getting active. Yeah. You are the one that does so much. You're the one that's always at it. A lot of communication. You have a lot going on. This eights talk about fast moving energy. It's fast, powerful, and coupled with the wands, it's just that fire. So I think of like computers, cell phones, text messages, maybe just a lot of creative work, talking to a lot of people, putting things together, making connections, having these ideas. So maybe somebody have maybe you got some communications that made you think, all right, I got to make some changes. I got to do something different. Yeah. And I think I might be stepping on some toes, and I'm definitely about to step on some toes, but I don't mind doing that because you need to, somebody has to tell you, somebody has to say it, you know, somebody has to say what needs to be said. And I don't mind being that person. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not here to judge anybody. But we have another 8, and this is the 8 of Swords. So here it is. If you have not been doing what you need to be doing, if you have been that person that has all these big ambitions, these dreams and goals, and everything just seems to not be going the way that you want them to go, check yourself, because you might be sleeping on yourself. The 8 of Swords, this is like you're anxious, you're worried, you're up at night, and you're scared, but there isn't anything to be afraid of. What you might be afraid of is the responsibility that comes with doing what you need to do, because you might have to confront some of the things. See, if you want a business, for instance, but you have no business experience, you don't know anything about finance, you don't know anything about any kind of systems, but you want a business, you want to be your own boss, yet you sleep late. Let's just leave it there. If you're sleeping late, you don't have the time to research. You don't have the time to investigate and see what your business is all about. You might be, you know, really good with sleeping. So what kind of business do you want? Are you trying to sell sheets? I mean, if that's your research, then where's that going to go? I'm not here to, you know, pass any judgment. I'm just saying, you know, realistically, get into your own head and ask yourself about yourself. You know, like, look at yourself, really look at yourself and ask yourself, are you doing what you need to be doing? Because you might be sleeping on yourself. The Magician card came out. You might be fronting, you know, as if you're normal, but really you're a magical person. And perhaps you've been shamed all your life for being that way. It's possible. A lot of people get shamed. A lot of people hold that shame, and the 10 of Pentacles was on the bottom. So I think I am on the right track. Some people have been shamed by their own families, by their own friends, and you know, so when it comes to showing who you really are, you hide behind who you really are because you don't want to be shamed. I get it. It's uncomfortable. It hurts. But I'm telling you, if you wake up and you look at yourself, you see yourself for who you really are, you might be happy with who you are. Look at this. Okay, look, they came out again, so I'm gonna go ahead and take them. What's coming in is this, you jumping on the bandwagon, your own bandwagon. You're seeing who you are and saying, oh, well, dang, look at what I did. I just created something that wasn't in the world before. 9 of Pentacles is you're safe, you're secure. When I want to say something to make sure that we're understanding things the same. I don't think that you have to have $1 million to be rich. I think that if you have, if you are living the life that you want to live, you're happy, you're rich. I heard Bob Marley say, you know, that that money doesn't make you wealthy. You know, it's the people in your life that makes you wealthy. And you create your own world. You do. I know that there's some people that don't believe that. I know that for a fact. Somebody said to me, you know, years ago, in a joking way, I said, we create our own reality. And he said, what? I mean, he really laughed at me and shamed me. But see, his mindset was in a place where he could not understand what it is to be a magician, what it is to put things together. And with that, I want to say, you have to understand that not everybody can meet you where you are, because not all of us grew up with the same people, with the same information. And because we all didn't grow up with the same information, we just don't have the capacity to do the same things. So so here we are. This is your energy. This is coming up as your energy. This magician is coming up as your energy. So like I said, when it popped out before, you are this magician, and you have created what we see on the table here. You are this fearful person. You created that. If you can own it, you can change it. If you put it on somebody else, you're giving them the power to change your life. And who knows, they might try and make you their slave. I mean, think about it. If you're not in control, somebody else is in control, and they can move you in whatever way that they want to. So in your environment, you have the Six of Cups. This is kind of telling, because whatever is going on in your life, the communication, you sleeping on yourself, you having new ideas and mindsets, and the reason that you might be sleeping on yourself and not recognizing your own magic is your past. The past energies, not just the energies of who you are now and whatever career that you have chosen, but the people in your life. The Six of Cups talks about having like nostalgia, love, remembrance. This can be like family, siblings, a soulmate, somebody from your past that may come back. So I feel like there could be some tension. Yeah, here the Four of Cups is on the bottom. Like just being over it, not having the energy to deal. Yeah, yes. So with this Six of Cups, you do have to confront some things that are from your deep past, okay? From whatever it is that has made you feel like you're not worthy. If you deal with that, if you deal with being left out in the cold, being the one that's, holding, just the one that doesn't get to eat because everybody else eats first. The Cinderella in the story. If that is you, if you are this Cinderella, you have to go back and deal with those things. We're all carrying within us our child, the child that we were, the child that we, that doesn't just go away. That goes along with us. We might not remember everything, but all the things that happen to us, this is the Moon card, all those things from our past that shaped us into who we are, that child is still with you. And if that child didn't get the attention that it needed, didn't get the love that it needed, didn't get the nurturing that it needed, it's still kind of in there and needing all those things. But it's up to you to do what that child needs, because you can, you can. I'm speaking to adults. I usually, say that my readings are for 18 and over. But I know that the message might apply to anybody, everybody, in whatever stage in your life. But when you're an adult, you have collected enough experiences in your life to form certain opinions, form certain thought processes, and be affected by kind of the way that you talk, the way that you think, the way that you see the world. Those things, they get programmed in you from birth, maybe even conception, and before, until the age of 7. And then we change and we start practicing some of the things. But all of that stuff, it's like in your deep past. It's in your psyche. And if you don't, if you're asleep under there, like she is, this is the moon card, then all of the things that's causing the stuff on the surface to be what it is, all of that stuff, if you're asleep down there, you can't see it. So you need to do some deep diving, with your eyes open to see what's really there. And it might scare you. It might make you feel, like you can't do it. If you can't, do what you can. Don't beat yourself up if you can't, go back to the trigger warning rape. If you can't go back to the, abuse, don't beat yourself up about that. That stuff is hard. I mean, imagine if you watch somebody die. Trigger warning, if you've watched somebody die and, that was a traumatic experience for you, if you say that it wasn't, you're not really acknowledging your truth. And that's you being asleep in this deep. But if you're able to, give yourself the time, the permission, the energy to do those things. I mean, don't think about, Monday morning right before you have to go to work. Don't think about trying to deal with your demons. It's not the time. It's not the place for it. But give yourself the permission to set aside the time. Give yourself permission to devote the energy, So take a weekend or your life, your lifetime to deal with these things one by one. So this is what you don't want to do. That's why I'm saying it. That's why I'm making such a big deal. This is coming out, and you don't want to deal with looking at this stuff, but you're so engulfed in your emotions. The moon card, it can be a positive card because it can symbolize a shifting, a change that's coming. But it also indicates that there are some emotional things that you're not dealing with. And I get it. I do get it. But I promise you, you'll still be sad tomorrow if you don't deal with it. But if you start dealing with it, though you might be sad tomorrow, it'll get better, and it'll get better and better and better, because the more you look at it, the more you become desensitized to that thing. What you put your attention on, you give power to. So in a way, the way that you do this is going to be really up to you. And I guess you're going to end up with a little bit of confusion. I know this reading has been heavy and I've been talking a whole lot. But that's what this King of Swords energy is. It's really taking the time. I don't know how long I've been at this. Oh my God. It's really about taking the time to look at everything, talk it out, have conference with yourself. You can do better. You can do better. And you don't have to announce it to everybody that you can do better. Just do better. Just do better. So Part of doing better is confronting some of the things that you've pushed out of your, awareness. So put your awareness where it needs to be. Don't feel like you have to eat the whole elephant. Just, take it piece by piece. So the possible outcome is this 7 of Cups, which is, getting into the emotional stuff. And, it's a little bit confusing. There's some confusion. On the bottom, we have this 3 of Swords, which is that heartbreak card. It is what it is, y'all. We do have emotional stuff that we have to deal with. Things that are just... But my advice is to take a logical look at things. This is about emotions. It's about how you feel. Having so many different things that you need to deal with, So it's like, I don't want to deal with all this stuff because I might end up crying for a whole year. I get it. I do get it. But that's where this King of Swords energy is going to come in. You have to balance this. See, these are minor arcanas. I want you to just notice the, how do I want to say it? Designation, the energy, the power, the quality of the energy of these cards. This is the King of Swords. This is the 7 of Cups. This is a court card. This symbolizes you, right? It's like a person. This symbolizes what's going on inside of you, right? Your emotions. This person, being you, is the king. You are the one that has to make the choices, the decisions, but this is you, the you. And this is just something that you're having to deal with, right? So this is passing. This is who you are. This confusion, it'll go away. It will go away. And as a matter of fact, you can just not even deal with it. You don't have to deal with it. But as long as you don't deal with it, the longer you don't deal with it, the further out your goal will be. So you may never get there if you never deal with what you need to deal with. I want to put out an oracle card. I know I've been going forever. It's going to end up being an hour long, y'all. Thank you for everybody that's been joining me. Let me read some of these comments. Happy Friday. Peak full moon this Monday. Hey, yeah. Hi. Nice to see you again. I think that was already something. Okay, I don't know where all the comments go, y'all. I really don't. I don't know what that is. I think somebody's asking. Okay, I don't know what that is. Oh, somebody is. Thank you. You're amazing too. I appreciate you. Okay, y'all. Let's put out some oracle cards. So, is this resonating? Y'all tell me. What are you thinking? This message is for somebody, and I feel you. I do. I get you. All of us are on our own. Thank you for that gift. Thank you. I saw the fire. We're all dealing with something, y'all. It's not a win, lose, or draw kind of thing. Really, it's isness. We are, and we're just experiencing the universe in different frequencies. When we resonate with one another, we're saying yes, I can dig it. I'm down with it. Yeah. So if this is resonating with you, there's millions that this is probably resonating with. Y'all know what's going on in the world. Y'all know what's going on in your household. What's going on your job. You know, it doesn't take the news media to tell us anything that we don't already see with our own eyes. I'm so thankful for you all because I get to see life from different perspectives when I interact with you. When you share your videos, when you share your posts on social media. I'm on Facebook, Instagram. I always forget that, well, I'm doing better with saying these. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, here, TikTok, Cherish Daily Media. So, yeah, I appreciate y'all because I get to see your perspective. Okay, now let's go back to this. This is the Energy Oracle, and Journey came out. I find this to be very, very interesting. I love this because what did we start out talking about? This challenge, the Ace of Swords. This is all about going through a journey. It's a journey into your mind. It's a journey into who you are, your whole being. And for the weekend, this journey that you're going to be taking, depending on how you take it, you know, depending on how you like, you know, traveling and moving and going places, you might like this energy. You might like the solitude and the not knowing what's next, but the excitement of going to the next phase of your life. I like this because it's hopeful. It's so hopeful. You're holding out the light for others, you know, the light that you carry with yourself. You're holding it out for anyone who wants to join you. But you are looking ahead to the light that's before you and that you are walking into. And as long as you keep that as your goal, because what you're doing is you're following the light. As long as you're following the light, you don't have to worry. You don't have to have these, you know, anxieties. And I'm preaching to the choir. I'm telling myself the same stuff. We don't want to invalidate our past, the things that we've gone through, because those things, they made us who we are today. Whether you like who you are or not. Prosperity begins. Fell out. Choose wisely. And spiritual union. Okay. All right. Those 3 cards just fell out. Yeah, if you don't like who you are right now, you don't have to. You certainly don't. You can change it. Get around some people that don't think the way that you think. It might be uncomfortable for a while, but be your real, authentic self. If you have found something about yourself that is unpleasing to you, you don't have to stay there. So sometimes your guides tap me on my shoulder and say this. So this is for somebody. Sometimes people tell you about yourself. Sometimes people tell me about myself. And sometimes you don't listen. You take offense to what they're saying instead of asking yourself if there's any credence in what's being said to you. Or you might be the person who sees a post and you think it's about you and you get all in your feelings and be like, I know they ain't talking about me. Instead of examining yourself and saying, ooh, why did that hurt? They said I didn't. Ooh. They said it, I didn't. Truth. So, this is the truth. This is a revelation, and you're being called to something higher than yourself. You're being called to, really, this weekend, you're not going to be your best friend. This weekend, you're going to be that tough teacher, that tough coach, your business manager, the person, your parent. You're going to be that person that you thought was so mean, that was telling you what to do, and you just took offense and didn't listen. But if you listened, you wouldn't have gotten in trouble. You know, you're going to be that person this weekend, and you're going to be confronted with some truths. This Ace of Swords. I don't think it's going to come from, within, but it might come from within. It most likely will come from within. I shouldn't have said that it won't come from within. It will come from within, but what I mean is somebody might tell you something and you might not like it because of the delivery or who it comes from, but it's going to be the truth, whether you like it or not, whether you want to hear it or not. And the idea that's come into my mind is when you have that tendency to say, oh no, you didn't. Or who do you think you're talking to? When you get that urge, do this. Just shut up. Just shut up and listen and take it. I mean, don't do the, blank face thing or, tune them out or tune out the feelings. Feel it all, because it's coming. You have temptation. You're going to be confronted with some things that are necessary for you, for your growth. It's coming. This is like the devil card and the tarot. So it could be a Capricorn that delivers this truth to you. It could be a, just an earth sign, but this is really the Capricorn card. But this temptation, it's strong. Now you could be confronted with, the confrontation could come into your mind. So it could be a mind form. You just come to this realization that, oh, I'm messing up right now. I'm messing up. Let's see what's in this card. Yep. That's right. See, you have the key. Look. See the light? Look at where the light is. It's on this key. Boom. You have the key. The person is gonna deliver this truth has the key to unlock where you need to go. I promise, if you cry, it's okay. It is. It's okay. And get into this idea that it's okay to cry. It's okay to be wrong, and it's okay to take your time. Because it's not going to happen overnight anyway. But make it a part of your everyday life, everyday thought process, everyday everything. And it'll get easier. The reason it's not easy is because you don't think about it all the time. What you're thinking about all the time, it comes easy. It comes very, very easy to you. So if you are constantly in a negative frame of mind, it's because it's easy to be there. It's easy for you if you're constantly depressed, sad, mad, just in this bloodthirsty mindset. It's easy. It's easy for you to be that way because you're constantly thinking that way. Now, if you're constantly thinking, about being grateful for what you have, constantly thinking about being, yikes, I don't want, well, I'll take that. If you're constantly thinking about positive things, things that move you towards your goal, then you're going to have, it's going to be easier for you to, think about those things. This challenge, this Ace of Swords, this new mindset, it's not going to be easy until you start thinking this way on a regular basis. It's going to be easier for you to think the old way because all the people that you've been associating with, they think that way. They're used to you thinking that way. So yeah, you might have to take some time by yourself or find the people that think like you. I mean, yeah, find people that will think like you, think the way that you want to think. I mean, the people that are with you, they think like you already. But you need to get into other things. And one of the ways, you don't have to be face to face with anybody. We have enough YouTube. We have enough internet. We have enough resources for you to get a new mindset. TikTok is great because go to your For You page and boom, there's a new mindset. Somebody will show up, go to the search bar and type in whatever, anything on a topic that you're not used to, something you're interested in, something that you have not, put practice into. Just go and get immersed into it. All right, so this is not an oracle card. It's an act of kindness card. So let's see what we can do for this weekend that'll put some good positive energy in the world. Caring is the greatest thing. Caring matters most. Yeah, walk dogs at a local animal shelter. That's interesting. I don't know that we're going to be able to do that one. So let's get another one. A lot of things are still kind of shut down from, public stuff. So make treats and hand them out to your neighbors. Okay, that's another one that might be difficult. Add to the world's joy. Let's get another one. I love these. I like doing things for others. I love acts of kindness. It's like there's nothing like seeing somebody happy because you did something for them. It's really, it's just amazing. Hold the door open for someone. Okay, that's possible, if you go into the store. No kind action ever stopped with itself. True. Okay, this is nice. Make a loved one their favorite meal or dessert. How beautiful a day can be when kindness touches it. Well, George Elliston. Yeah. All right, y'all. I could keep going, but I do have some other things to do, so I'm gonna leave it there. I guess I'll give out some of my information right now. If y'all want a personal reading, you can send me an email. Cherish Daily Tarot 1111@gmail.com. Go to my Facebook page. Like my Facebook page. I update it every day. I'm on Instagram. I update that as well, and Twitter. So I'm pretty active. Sometimes I get like super active. But I do try and put out some good positive things, some stuff to make us laugh, make us smile, make us think. So yeah, I'm Cherish Daily Media across the board, except on Instagram. I have 3 accounts really. I'm not very active on the Queen of Wands, but I'm gonna put a fire video on the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands Tarot on Facebook and Instagram. It'll probably be on both of them. So if you want to follow that page, you can. I'm going to release a video today. It's not my video, but it's something that's so super powerful I found here on TikTok. So check that out. You can go over to Instagram. Instagram, I'm going to go live next week. Let's see. I'm not sure just yet what day because I'm still kind of finishing up things for the end of the month. So it will probably be on Wednesday. I will put out a video like I did today to announce. Maybe I'll do it a day ahead. I'll try. to let you know the day ahead when I'm going to go live. But when I go live, it's always such a good time because I invite people, or you can request to join me, and we'll do a one-on-one public reading if you'd like. Let's see. The promo, I'll announce the promo next week for the weekend steamer. The weekend steamer will be that promo. So I can't wait to do that. Let's see. What else? Yeah, like my pages, like all that stuff. If you'd like to send me a love gift, you can do that. I have Cash App. It's Rena Zootopia. That's RENA ZOOTOPIA. Rena Zootopia. Yeah. Okay. Let me read these comments. Y'all have any questions? Let's see how much time I have. It's 1:48, so it's a little over an hour. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm your favorite. Always great readings. I appreciate that. M Fortis. Let's see. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great weekend. Yes. Zaina, about a reading, you can send me an email, cherishdaily1111@gmail.com. Zaina, I am doing very good. How are you? Let's see. Black Max, you're a Capricorn? I love Capricorns. Let's see. Sending you blessings too, Mom's Couch. Hi, Jane. Yes, you're asking about a reading as well. Send me an email or follow me. Yeah, y'all, my schedule and my list of services are on Facebook. So you can send me something there. I mean, you know, you can book me there. Okay. You need to hear this? Good. Okay. Putting in an idea. Okay. Cool. Okay. Joiny. Okay, I think you're saying enjoying the journey that will bring you to your knees and joyous praise. Amen to that. Yay. Oh, my Dukes is here. Hey, my Dukes. Love you. Yep, I'm from South Carolina. Hey, I'm glad you're back. Dragona. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the reading. You're hoping to find love over the weekend? Huh. I don't know if you're going to find... Well, you might find love in yourself. Let's see. Look at this. Let me show you this. Where'd it go? This card right here. This is like a lot of choices. It could be choices in love. Could be. Be careful though, because there's some snakes out there. Look. Yeah. Yep. Be careful. Oh, your birthday was yesterday. Happy belated birthday. Enjoy. You're going to celebrate over the weekend. Have fun. Be careful. Okay, yes, setting boundaries. Important. Okay, cool. The message is resonating with y'all. I appreciate that. I'm glad. Balancing the inner world is hard. Personal readings, yep. Send me an email. Go over to my Facebook page. You'll see everything there. There's a little button at the top that says book now. You can click that, and I think the process is it'll take you to the menu, which shows you my services, and then it'll take you to the schedule, and you can request a day, and then I think from there it can take you to my inbox, or you can always just send me a message. You know, just send me a message from Facebook, and we can start the process that way. And I can put you on my schedule. That's actually the better way, cause I'll get your message. Yeah. You love my jewelry? Thank you, my dukes. I love my jewelry too. I appreciate you too, Sarah Kitten. Yes, ma'am. My duke said, show them better than telling them. Feels like a herd of elephants. Yes, it does. Nice to see you again. Okay, all right. I think I got all the messages, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Yeah, we'll do this again. Soon. Y'all be safe. Much love. Mwah. Namaste.